I'm Amy from Doodle Dog Designs. Today I'm going to make some primitive clothespin bowl fillers. I'm going to start by aging the clothespins. I just have some wooden craft clothespins. I want them to look old, so I'm going to put them in a glass pan, and then I'm going to take some instant coffee and I'm going to sprinkle that over the top. Then I've got some hot water. Now the places where I have put the instant coffee and just sprinkled over the top, that's going to stain the wood in a different way than just the plain instant coffee that's already mixed in well. So they have soaked for about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to take them out. And I'm going to take some more of the instant coffee and sprinkle over the top. The instant coffee will mix with the moisture that's still on the clothespins and stain little spots a darker color than what the rest of it has been stained. Now I will set those aside and let them dry. And then I've picked out some fabrics that I want to use for this. I've got just some checks and some stripes, and I'm going to get them in my coffee dye here also. I want to get them completely soaked in the coffee mixture. They've been in there a few minutes, and now I'm going to wring them out and put them on my rag to dry, and I'm leaving them bundled up so that as the coffee dries it will settle in different areas and stain the fabric unevenly. My clothespins are dry now and they still don't look super old, so I am going to apply a coat of antiquing wax to them. I'm going to use men wax, finishing wax, and special dark. So I have a rag that I keep in my men wax, and I'm going to use it to rub the finishing wax onto my clothespins. And this rag, luckily, since it's in there all the time, it's pretty saturated with the wax, so I'm going to be able to use it to get the inside here. And most of that's going to be covered up, do my project, but I do want to make sure that the bottom part here gets some wax on it. And then I take a clean rag and just buff that off. And you can see it still has the little stains from the coffee, but has a more aged look than one that I haven't done that to. Now that the fabric is dry, I'm going to take these pieces to the iron and press them. I wanted to show you the difference between the clothespins. This is the unfinished and then this is the finished. So you can see what a difference it makes on the clothespins. Definitely look more aged, more primitive. Now I'm going to work on putting the fabric onto the clothespins. So I have some tacky glue. Start with this. I'm going to cut just a snip, and then I will rip the fabric. If it isn't already cut straight with the grain, you may end up with pieces like that that don't end up tearing all the way the same width. We can still use those. I'm not measuring, but it's about 1/2 to 5/8 inch. I'm going to put the end in here in the middle just to hold it there. And then I'm going to wrap around the outside. And since I tore the strip, it's going to be jagged on the edge. When I get to the end, I'll just put a little glue and finish that piece off. And then I'll start another piece. You could start it with glue if you want instead of putting it in the middle. You're going to end up with the same look in the end either way. I didn't show you the fabrics here. You can see some of them really got some nice staining on them. This one here did too. This one, it's harder to see. You can see a little bit on the back side, you can see it better. So the darker fabrics, it really takes a lot more coffee to get the stain to be visible. Now I like these because they're a nice bowl filler you can use all year round. They're good in any season. You could use whatever colors works with your decor. So you could put these in a bowl by themselves, or you could put them in a bowl with some filler here, or maybe some Spanish moss or something like that. Or you could use them in a bigger bowl along with some other things. I do have a video where I showed how to make these fabric balls. So I also added a couple of punch needle bowl fillers, and I've got some of the fabric balls and some spools covered with fabric as well, all mixed together. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe below. I'll see you next time. Bye.